Hello and welcome. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. Today I am doing a recounting / reaction of the final part of Darth Maul, son of Dathomir. Let's get into the shenanigans. We open up with Maul fleeing again, okay? He is constantly running, okay? He might be worse than Grievous. The Pikes and the Black Sun call in and they're telling him, hey, we're here for the money, okay? That's why we joined you. And this has become a personal issue, one that has already cost us Zambar, Ord Mattel, and the Mandalorian outpost. The Pike chimed in and says, perhaps your plan isn't as sure as you say. Which y'all should have like sussed out the first time when he got caught off guard and was arrested by the Mandalorian, but that's neither here nor there. Maul is like, you'll get paid. In the meantime, return to your sectors for the next phase. Maul then turns to Dooku saying, our alliance has been Sidious' will all along. That is very hard to say. He has instructed you to play this game. And I'm like, well, duh, sir. Duh. I don't think Dooku will ever turn on Sidious, even though I wish he would. He continues, you have been outmatched, and the Mandalorians escort him away. Brother Viscus and the other Night Brothers will later meet up with Maul when they arrive on Dathomir. Meanwhile, Grievous and Sidious are waiting in orbit. They've been following Dooku's beacon this entire time. And again, I say, how is this man able to leave his post in the middle of the day without anyone noticing? Crazy. Anyways, Sidious says, jam their communication and cloak the ship from view. They won't know we have arrived until it's much too late. Back on Dathomir, Maul brought Dooku to Townsend's mirror stone thing that she went into the last time we saw her. Not the last time, when the Night Sisters got massacred. Maul says, draining you will give her all she needs to fully take form. I'm assuming this is the same thing she was trying to do in Jar Jar's arc. And I'm assuming that Dooku will be enough to bring her back because he's stronger in the Force and there's more life force in him. The Night Brothers then leave to go prepare Townsend's chambers for her when she comes back because apparently she's gonna be real tired, okay? And I'm like, I hope y'all find some freedom after all of this shenanigans. I hope you're free of everyone, actually, okay? I hope you find Gregor and y'all go have a wonderful life. Maul taunts Dooku as his life is literally being sucked from him. And you know what? I like the trash talk. I like you being an asshole to your enemies when you have them, okay? But if I was Maul or anyone that constantly loses, that never wins, I will shut up until I have actually won, okay? Stop talking. A part of the building that Maul is in is gone. And guess who drops in? Grievous. This is why you gloat later, okay? Wait to do your villain monologues. Maul says, you are too late, General. Our plans are in motion and they can't be stopped. Sidious walks forward slowly and says, there is only one plan, one great design, which shall govern the universe. Mine. You should have went into hiding, fled, grieve your loss, put a plan together, sneak random people in to give enough power to Mother Talzin so she can come back and be fully powered. And y'all can have a better chance on taking down Sidious, okay? Have an actual plan together because this is a mess. While Maul and Sidious are having their conversation, the Pikes and Black Sun leaders are telling one of the Mandalorians that they are under siege by droids and they want to know where Maul is and what he's going to do about this. The Mandalorian says, hunker down and fight. Lord Maul's location isn't your concern. The Black Sun leader says, if his fleet isn't deployed to defend us immediately, our partnership is finished. The Pikes chime in. The Black Sun has more than enough resources. We're the ones who need support. This is what Maul should have done if he actually wanted to defeat Sidious. Attack everyone all at once. And I was also thinking, would the Jedis believe Maul if he told them about Sidious and Dooku? I mean, they didn't believe Obi-Wan when he said it, but maybe Obi-Wan will believe him. If this is before Satine and the other Jedi that got killed when she was working with Obi-Wan. But even with both of those deaths, I kind of feel like Obi-Wan would give him the benefit of the doubt. The other Jedis, I don't know about them, but maybe Obi-Wan would. And maybe Mace too. Maybe he will be like, there's something shifty going on. I'm gonna check it out. We cut back to Maul, and Mother Talzin is puppeting Dooku, okay? And sends him to attack Sidious while Maul and Grievous are going at it. Sidious says, you control Dooku's body, but you possess none of his skill. Release my apprentice, haggard witch. One, I think Palpatine wants to say another word that is not witch, okay? And two, it's crazy for you to be calling people haggard, sir. You and Dooku are both so irritating to me, talking cash crazy about people when you shouldn't be. Sidious uses Force Lightning on Dooku, which knocks him out, but was just enough power to bring Talzin back. She is whole and in the flesh. Unfortunately, it won't last too long. We cut back to the Pikes and the Black Sun, and they're telling old girl they're done with the shenanigans, they're out. The Pikes say, you are the warrior, we're mercenaries, and there's no more profit in this fight. She says, if you abandon your posts, I will hunt you down and kill you myself. And the Black Sun responds with, assuming you survive the day, which is true, girl. Because I don't think Sidious wants anybody to leave this planet, okay? Worry about yourself. You should be fleeing. She is then informed that a separatist invasion fleet is in orbit. I wonder if we're going to see her in one of the other shows, because they could have used one of the other Mandalorians that we have already met to do this part. We cut back to Maul. He force pushes Grievous out while Sidious and Talzin are shooting force lightnings at each other. Maul wants Talzin to pull strength from her. Dooku finally gets up and starts helping Sidious, which is kind of dumb. I feel like you could have pretended you were dead for a while and in the shenanigans, run for your life. They're throwing force lightning at her. She forms a shield to protect her and Maul. The Mandalorians swoop in and tell Maul they gotta get out of here. There's an entire fleet about to descend on us. Mother Talzin tells him, go, my son. He says, we can escape together. Talzin responds, not this time. If I lower my defenses, you will die. While pushing him away, the two Mandalorians are trying to wrestle him onto the plane. Even though I think it's dumb that the Mandalorians are still here. Because they should have fled. I do have to give them the props for being so loyal. Grievous walks right through Mother Talzin's shield and stabs her right in the chest as Maul watches. The Mandalorians drag Maul to the ship and fly away. Mother Talzin is dead for good, I'm assuming this time. Dooku then apologizes to Sidious about letting Maul get away again. And I'm like, gross, you disgust me. I am so tired of you. Please get off your knees. Sidious responds with, everything happened as foreseen. Maul's future has been erased, while ours is more certain than it has ever been. As we cut to the droids, destroying everything in their wake. That is the finale, and Maul fails again and got a bunch of people killed again, okay? You lost your brother and now you have lost your mother. That's sad. You're more alone than ever. I hope that the Knight brothers were able to escape on one of the planes, preferably not with Maul, okay? I want them to find a nice home somewhere, but if they weren't able to escape, I hope they had a quick death. I hope Palpatine doesn't take them and make them prisoners or whatever, or experiment on them, because that would be much worse. I am looking forward to seeing how the Mandalorians that escape with Maul come back into the picture, if they live, and how they interact with Bo-Katan on her mission. And are they gonna fight her? This section didn't have as much action as I thought that it would have. I thought the finale would be like part 2, which had like much more action and fighting going on. But I think it would have been more engaging if it was animated, especially for me because I'm more visual. So maybe I would have been more into it if I was watching it instead. The comic overall is great. I enjoyed this very much. And I also now own my first Star Wars material. So that's nice. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. I hope you have a good one and you'll see me later. Bye.